There we are. So, sorry about missing stream Sunday and Monday. But you'll get one tonight and tomorrow and Thursday. Before we forget, starting the gold saucer, work our way up to the story point. Turn this off. Turn that on. There we are. Be sure to let me know if there's like a double audio. I never know, because I do have like a feed, like an audio feed just for 14 and then desktop audio. Actually, hold on. I might probably just turn off the desktop audio. Okay, but anyway, hi. How are you all? I'm fine. Ish. Fine-ish. Oh, there we are. Okay, 1, 2, 3, broke. Reminds me, they have new, they have new items here. I need to see what they cost so I can get angry. Daily cactbot's done. FF14 7.5 new MGP. Okay, it looks like it's just cards. We don't care about cards. I mean, we do. We do. As a TCG player, we care very much about cards. However, passively, not really, no. Okay. I'll do that later. No, let's do it now. It's free company. Okay. First thing we need to do is get these ships started. I need to probably hit up yellow to have Nope. Nope. We're smarter than this. Damn it, no we're not. I forgot to sell the MGP card. I guess we're going back. Yellow on. No greeting, so maybe online but asleep. Okay. Skip. Redeploy. Or I guess we Just send that one out on a... Can I recall it? Yeah. I can get you a fish. I love yellow. Oh god, I just recalled this thing for nothing. My dumbass. Chat, why you let me be a dumbass like this? Okay, it's 142. We can't even get there yet. Fuck. Up. Okay, 7, 8, 8. Says dirt cheap, right? Nope. 23. Two. 199. 11. 14. 14. 651. 98. Jeez. 49. 79999. 79999. $9.99. Pardon me. Okay. Nope. Quit. Okay. Let's run down these real quick. Money, 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 money. Okay. Ziggy. Ooh, Ziggy should have. You should have done more. You're under level. Neat. Anywho. Okay, I think that's done. Let's quickly run into my house, make sure we don't get demolished. Checking. Okay. I get them out recently. Inventory. Thought I did. In the house. Cool. Okay. Let's do this. Let's checklist ourselves. Need to go back to the gold saucer. Drop off this guy. Sell this card. I need to then go do the story. Did Cadberry Cacpot. Anywho. Okay, blub, 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 blub. Cacbot, drop that off. Did the subs. Made sure house didn't implode. Swap over to my dancer, click this. Trust you were able to get plenty of rest. Good. Thought we might take a moment to ponder our next steps and perhaps reflect on our recent journey. I must admit my thoughts often drift to the Mist Continent and our stay in Treno. I'm starting to see the Malala prosper despite the odds, and my own flesh and blood strive in that leaven-wracked landscape. Josephine was eager to restore diplomatic relations, and I have no doubt that Alexandria will provide such needed support. Provided much needed support for their neighbor. I too shall do everything I can to aid my home away from home, my wonderful, welcoming family included. Time being, though, I'd say we've accomplished all within our power. It is yet unclear how Calyx learned the techniques he used to summon his dark primal. There is likewise much that remains unknown about the key. Let us hope that Shale's efforts bear more fruit. Can you hear me? Shale and I have been reviewing the encrypted files and have uncovered some intriguing details. Would you care to join us? We'll be with you right away. Excellent. Shale seems rather eager to speak with you all. Come and find us in the Nutero lab when you're ready. Heading from the containment complex right this way. Probably gonna stop reading all this after a bit. To clarify, I'm reading it aloud. I'm gonna be reading it.
You're just in time for a progress report. The decryption is finally complete. As we suspected, the data represents a partial record of Preservation's research documents. A quick scan of the files, however, failed to turn up the information Y'shtola was after.
Indeed. No mention of the Ascians, or primal summoning techniques for that matter. While Calyx doubtless received instruction from someone possessed of such knowledge, there was naught to identify this benevolent mentor. I am, however, pleased to say that we found several reports concerning the key.
We know the key is used to open paths between worlds, and was a treasured relic of the Milala. And just as the Milala were unable to return after reaching the Mist Continent, so too was Preservation unable to gain a mastery of the prize which had passed into their possession. The data suggests that a particular formula or procedure is required, a process which Calyx appears to have understood to some degree. Yet the key proved fickle. Perfectly replicating conditions was no guarantee of success. And even when they did manage to generate a modest portal, the destination was never the one they expected. The reports practically screamed their frustration, describing the experience as being dragged around by a traveler picking roads without rhyme or reason. Serves them right, I say.
After much trial and error, Preservation began to experiment with external actuation devices for the key. Striving to maintain a stable pathway to a chosen location, they conceived of the technology that forms the gate to the Golden City.
So, their tribulations ultimately afforded them control of the key, albeit in a limited capacity, which, of course, explains why they were able to instruct Zoralja in its use, thus enabling the unprecedented feat of transferring Everkeep and its environs to the Source. After the Endless Fiend took the key unto herself, she opened pathways to other reflections in her hunt for ether, did she not?
The Milala merely used it to facilitate their exodus. To think what the key has now wrought in different hands.
For all we know, the actuation device augmented the key's power beyond its intended scope. Were your goal to plunder whole worlds of their ether, a tool designed to simply transfer people would likely be insufficient.
Shale, I don't suppose you would be able to remove the actuation device?
The machine made for that very purpose is still functional, thankfully. It shouldn't be a problem.
What do you think? We don't even know how the key works. If the device is somehow interfering or amplifying its capabilities, I believe we ought to remove it.
Give me a moment.
My word.
Ishtola?
This is the first time I've beheld the key in all its unobscured glory. The sheer density is extraordinary. 'Tis akin to the structures we saw beneath the Tempest.
Now that you mention it, the ornamentation is reminiscent of Amarot.
Yeah, now that he does say
Have
that,
you
yeah, I see it.
noticed anything since the key has been in your possession?
You're suggesting the key has some connection with Azam. A plausible theory, although one we are yet unequipped to prove.
My apologies. Hello? Yes, this is Cryo speaking.
I like that. They're like, oh, my bad. I forgot to turn my phone off.
That was Ojika with a message for us.
An urgent matter?
I'm not altogether sure. Tataru requires our counsel, and hoped to call upon us in person at the Baldessian Annex. Though disappointed we were not present, she appeared content to wait until our travels brought us back to Sharlayan, insisting that it did not merit our immediate summons. Her tone suggested otherwise, however, and Ojika felt compelled to contact us directly.
Mayhap the time has come for another journey across the salt.
You'd best go. Though I'll not deny that I'll be sad to see you leave.
Oh, Shale. I can't even begin to thank you for all you've done. We will be forever indebted to you and your Oblivion colleagues.
The debt is ours. We'll never forget the sacrifices you've made for us, for Alexandria. In the meantime, I shall keep sifting through the data. You'll hear as soon as I find anything of note.
I hate that. She just said, for Alexandria, my brain just saying. Just imagine fucking the lady come to just say, for Alexandria, I strike! Fucking hate my brain.
Actually, I should like to stay here a little longer, if you don't mind.
You are most welcome.
I like the way you talk to my bitch like that.
And might I borrow the key for a while? I wish to study it further. With the utmost care, I assure you.
Says the bitch who's been in the live stream, I think, twice now?
Well then, shall we be off? Ojika will be expecting us.
To the heavens. It's time to go to heaven, my child. What are you doing? No, I don't want to go. Okay, let's see. What am I doing? Sharon is much appreciated. As it so happens, we've reached a convenient juncture in our investigation.
planning your next journey?
Oh no, just reminiscing. Thinking back to when you bought this map, and how you all encouraged me to make the voyage to Tural.
Are you glad you did?
As if you need ask.
Welcome back.
I want to say it's wonderful to see her again. I like Tataru, but like not that much. It's been a while. We'll go with that. It's been a while.
I'm so glad you're here.
Ojika contacted us. He intimated that you were rather concerned.
Ojika's a dude.
Come to think of it, Alphino said he and Alize would pay you a visit upon their return. Have you not seen them?
Oh no, they were here. I was regaled with many a tale of your Turali adventures. It was only once they departed for Garlemord that the rumors came to my attention. Rather alarmingly, void-sent sightings seem to be on the rise across the star. I was reluctant to bother you with mere hearsay, especially when you had more pressing matters to contend with. But earlier I received a confidential report from the Grand Company of Eorzea. It's as if a mighty dam has been breached, flooding the land with foul creatures. For a blessing, most nations have managed to keep the invaders in check, and casualties appear to be minimal thus far. Though the same cannot be said for those regions with a deeper connection to the void. Their fissures continue to manifest without end, putting countless innocents in danger.
A deeper connection to the void. Garlemald is the home of the Reapers, is it not?
It is. Alphino and Alize were there when the trouble began, and have since sent word that the situation has taken a dreadful turn.
A short while earlier, and Tertium? Tertium.
Thus concludes the abridged account of our time in Tural. Now I shall leave you with the words of the late Dawn Servant, Galul Jajar. Ignorance begets strife. Understanding begets fellowship. A notion that rings true for Eorzeans no less than it does for the diverse peoples of Tuliolal.
And for Garleans as well. Even sharing something as simple as a local dish can pave avenues of understanding. It's up to all of us to forge new bonds, together.
Thank you for sharing your tale. Better they hear it firsthand than endure my clumsy retelling. Your words give me hope that we might achieve something similar here in Garlemald.
We all have the capacity to affect change. Our time in Tural taught us that much. And now that we've returned, it's time we rolled up our sleeves and got back to work.
I've already sent missives to the other nations, informing them of our Alexandrian friends. I also intend to notify the Garlean community officially. If both sides are amenable to the proposition, we shall gladly assist in establishing diplomatic relations with Alexandria and Tuliolol.
Thank you. But are you sure you've recovered from your journey? It sounded like you've hardly had time to catch your breath.
Why didn't they
Sir!
audible the fucking laugh?
Lapis Manalis is overrun with void scent. We've sustained heavy civilian casualties.
What?
Clutium Squadron reporting in. We're under attack. Void scent appeared out of nowhere and ambushed us during a routine inspection. Damn it. Is that another fisher? No, no, no! Ah!
My comrades are under attack. We have to do something.
There's no time to lose! Come on!
The Garlean community is ill-equipped to defend themselves against such a threat. Even with the aid of the twins and the Ilzabard contingent, they face daunting odds.
We shall leave for Garlemald immediately.
Thank you. I was able to contact Thancred and Urianger too. They're already on their way. With any luck, you'll be able to rendezvous with them on arrival.
I've been told Alpha Node and Alisae are withdrawn to Tertium to request aid on the front lines. They seem intent on rejoining the battle once reinforced and ready, but I shall tell them to wait until you arrive. Bro, why are you still giving me the shitty shit? The shitty shit. The crap. Materia. Just like that, we find ourselves faced with another emergency. Hold on. Unfortunately, there is yet time for us to make a difference. Let us make haste to Tertium. I just keep wanting to say Tertium, but yeah, we wouldn't do that. You made it in time.
You picked a frosty spot for a reunion.
Tataru sent word that you were coming. Full glad am I to see you all. Though I'm afraid this is no time for pleasantries. Planar fissures have opened up across Garlemald, inundating the region with void scent. As far as we can ascertain, there are two focal points of their assault. The Ilzabard contingent are combating the threat in Lapis Manalis. Although they have suffered casualties, they appear to have the upper hand.
As well they should. The many talented Uldan thaumaturges among them should be more than capable of closing any fissures they encounter.
Which leaves the second focal point, the Clutium. Eulus and the Garlean community are attempting to mount a counterattack, but are struggling to cope with the sheer number of voidsent. They've fallen back to the north of the Imperial Palace. Can you lend your aid in securing the area?
With your blessing, I would tend to the wounded returning from battle.
Of course, Kryl. Thank you. The quickest route from here to the front is via the train tracks. Once we arrive, we can support the Garlean forces as we make for the fissure in the munitions factory.
I feel like this is going to be one of those solo duties. I was wrong. Actually, I remember the guild is called. I'm just so busy calling it the Callidium. Okay. Nothing. Okay, now we just wait. That did look crazy. Oh god, that's gonna be great. Coming and they don't stop coming and they don't stop coming.
You're a sight for sore eyes.
5 quests here. What do we get to the point where we have to involve Zero and Golbez?
Appreciate the help. We'll handle things from here. Take care of the Fisher.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool as shit. I love that. No, my dancing buddy. Hello. Ah, okay. Okay, I like that. That's cool. That's cool. I'm hip. I'm down. Okay, okay. I don't know what the fuck that means. Danger buffs do stack if they are opposite. This dude's holding us hostage, but I'm fine. Should I? Fuck it. Seems like a time to make it. What is a game of Monopoly? did someone freeze this, or is my game lagging? What the fuck? I freeze some stun them, that's what I meant to say. Okay. And what's coming out of there? Ooh! Malphus. Malphus? Malphus? Yeah, boy, why is he kinda hot though? How dare you? Bruh, don't look at me. Poppins! Ooh! Ooh! Oh god, that'd be funny to dine it up. I can't control my body. Oh god, let's kill him. Oh fuck, kill him. did it. Oh god. Oh yeah.
I think that's all of them.
We need but seal the fissure to prevent further ingress.
It's over. I can only imagine the extent of the damage were it not for your aid. On behalf of the Garlean community, I thank you
Shut
for
up, let's
all
close the
you've
gate
done
before
for my
something else
people,
comes out.
for my home.
I shall close the fissure post-haste.
If you do that, I'll be
You
trapped
risked
here.
your life in vanquishing the creature. Would you at least let me bear the burden of deciding its fate?
I mean, you're allowed to bear it. I was gonna kill it anyway. Okay, come on. Go back in the hole. Come on, what the fuck are you doing?
You want to go back? To the void? Your kind have entered this realm before. Some seeking death that they might rejoin the life stream. But you would choose that dark, deathless place? We know that pain all too well. If that is your wish, you must forsake this aggression. Go back to the void and devote yourself to its restoration. friend, Zero, who hails from your home. She and her companions strive to bring light into the void from another world blighted with imbalance. I hear their efforts have already met with some success. One day, they'll drive the darkness from the void, I'm sure of it.
His form is imbued with the will of all those I have consumed. We shall return to our world and seek out this Zero. Then we shall see if there is truth in your words.
I guess that's how we bring Zero into this.
She won't disappoint you. That much I guarantee.
Bravo! I think Zero will approve.
Oh,
Oh, he's a bear.
Indeed, that was truly heartening to see.
Understanding begets fellowship, right? I thought I might lead by example.
Well then, shall we head back?
Okay. Something wait, fuck.
The Ilzabard contingent have contained the threat on their front. Things appear to be under control, for the time being. Though it remains unclear why the fissures opened up in the first place. According to Tataru, similar ruptures are occurring across the star.
One thing is clear, however. The phenomenon is not without pattern. The tendency for fissures to emerge is pronounced in regions deeply connected to the void. Places where the barrier between the two worlds is at its thinnest.
I fear there may be a place in far greater peril than Garlemald. Though it hath since been sealed, you will recall there is a great void gate that we ourselves had cause to open. A gate which was instrumental in our bid to reunite Vritra with his sister and put an end to Golbez's dark plot.
Uh-oh.
Oh God.
Look at this.
The moon.
Here, Negrumps.
With our attention fixed upon planar fissures, I failed to consider this vulnerability. All other paths unto the void are
Look
but
at
pinpricks
this.
in the
Here,
veil
Negrumps.
compared to that great lunar rift.
And that rift might be yawning open as we speak. We'd better hurry.
It's Rose.
What up?
Let us make for
Hello.
Bestway's burrow. I dare say the Loporrits are well aware of current events.
Has he
You'll
done
want to
the
have
new shit
Trial
yet?
join us once she finishes tending to the wounded. I shall likewise contact Y'shtola. Her knowledge of the moon's void gate is second to none.
Alphino, Balize, please do what you must to keep our world safe.
We'll be back before you know it.
A quick word, if you will.
Bros.
Hold on.
I'm not sure whether you'll run into Zero during the course of all this, but if you do, would you give this to her? Emergency rations, in case of a protracted battle. Can't imagine she's eating all that well in the void. She likes dumplings.
Fucking love the prolonged pause before I take Zero's food.
Oh yeah, you gotta make sure that fucking Julius understands we're onto his shit.
Right? I'm like, bruh. I don't want to be in the middle of your flirting. You know, as much as I hate the Loporits, I actually kind of miss them. Yeah, which way is this asshole?
Given thy panicked state,
Yes.
I presume the Loporits too are beset with void scent.
Oh, what sweet relief it is to see you all. Yes, void scent. And lots of them. They suddenly came pouring forth from the crater.
I had dearly hoped to find my worries unfounded.
For some
Have you done the
unknown
dungeon,
reason,
or are you
the
about
void
to
gate
unlock
seems to
it?
have partially opened.
I think you're about to unlock it.
Living Ray dashed off to activate the brands and halt the fiend's invasion. But she hasn't come back, and we've since lost contact.
I suggest we make for the brands without delay.
So what do you think of the extreme though? It's pretty easy.
Easier than the train?
Let's say easier than train, but it's not far off.
Okay, now that I'm out of the cuts, I can go get my fucking chicken. Oh, my leg.
We've seen up to last mechanic.
That's cool. No, I just finished the goddamn dungeon. Bruh. There's this...
Okay, yeah, that's after the dungeon then.
Yeah. There was this...
So it's like either it's right before it or right after it.
The fucking tank I had. Absolute unit of a goddamn paladin.
What do you mean by that?
Hold on. No, so the first boss, the Eye Scorpion or whatever, you know. One, it was me and the healer's first time in there, right? I don't know about the other dancer that was in the party.
Yeah.
But first of all, this fucking dude from RIP, seeing that we had two dancers, you're like, oh man, they're just gonna override each other the entire run. And I'm sitting there like, and?
Like he said that in party chat?
Yeah.
What?
And I'm like, yeah, what's your fucking point? It's a fucking, I'm like, but now I didn't tell him that. I was just like, yeah, and? And he's like, "You know they don't stack, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah, we know that." He's like, "So why are you guys gonna write each other?" I said, "Because I don't care."
Whoa, that's a wild statement you're saying there, bud. You don't care about your damage? It's kind of fucked up.
What the fuck is this? No, and to be fair, I almost went in on Reaper. Because the story was like, "Oh, Garlemald, the whole month of Reapers." I said, "I guess I gotta go on Reaper." But then I'm like, eh. But yeah, so we get to the first boss, and we die. Me, the Dancer, the healer, and we all reset. Not the tank. He said, and we're like, "Hey, can you wipe?" And he's like, "Nah, man. You all should have waited for me to Phoenix down." And he just proceeded to solo the boss. You know, and we're like, okay. And then he got mad because the healer fucked off to go get food while we waited for him to solo the boss for no reason. Right? And then afterwards I said, "Dang, that probably would have been impressive if you were on a Dark Knight." and he's like, "You know, I soloed that boss from like 60% down to 0." I'm like, "That's cool. I'm pretty sure most people could do that on a tank, not tank, on Paladin." Then he just after that after that me and the other dancer started making jokes at the tank's expense. You know, they're like, "Dang, I bet you're absolute riot at parties." And I'm like, "Yo, I bet this guy." I said, "This guy seems like the type to make you finish a game of Monopoly."
It's an interesting insult, I guess.
What was the song?
The new
He's
dungeon.
talking about his experience in the new dungeon.
Okay. I mean,
yeah, I mean, it is what it is.
You just got a
you
salty
either
Andy
tried
of
to
a
fucking
fucking
solo
paladin.
like a trial or something.
Oh, jeez, hold on. Oh.
What's the name?
I don't remember. I'll check. Cause I got, I doubt it's running, but I have ACT up, so.
No.
Cause I'm willing to put fucking $1 million in that there off the casual.
Well, that's what I almost told him too. I said, "Bro, you're on Crystal. What the fuck are you doing? Like, who do you expect?"
Ew, you're on Crystal?
Yeah. After I got power back, I tried to log in on Aether. It was like, "We're not letting non-natives in." So I said, "Okay, cool. I'll just go do all this shit on Crystal and then just come back later tonight." Besides, there's new submarine port areas, so I needed to go to the subs anyway. Okay. But yeah. No, because I was on Aether, I just
Oh, yeah, you just do a world transfer.
Try that too. It's just a no. Go home.
Yeah, you have to do it multiple times. You'll find a world that lets you in eventually.
Well, like I said, I'll just come back. I'll either hop back over tonight or real early in the morning. So that's all I'm really gonna do is probably story, the normal trial, and unlock the online trade.
I'm saved! I dread to think what would have befallen me if you hadn't intervened!
If I didn't have intervened, you'd probably be dead, Living Way. Then we have to call you Deadway.
Oh, I was never in any real danger, of course. I knew you would realize our plight and rush to our rescue. Atheris is likewise plagued with void scent. If only we'd prioritized further development of the void scent slaughter bots, we could have stemmed the tide ourselves. Oh, what a tremendous demonstration that would have been! Irrefutable proof that I was mankind's staunchest ally and the greatest lubberate to ever live! I can practically taste the praise.
I wasn't prepared for a Living Way to have a praise kink.
Fortunately, I was able to activate the brands. Should any more void scent emerge from the gate, they ought to be confined to the crater. Unless, of course, the void gate begins to expand of its own accord, or some gargantuan monstrosity tries to barge through. I don't foresee any major problems.
Oh, you do this to me, Living Way. Yep.
Have y'all cleared the trial yet?
We're doomed.
Nah.
I haven't even unlocked it.
There you are.
Yeah.
I left the data in Shale's capable hands and teleported here as soon as I heard.
Shower and shit.
And
How long
ere
until you
ask,
get into it,
I
Rose?
made sure to bring the key with me.
The extreme?
Yeah.
Oh. I'm balls deep into the third of 5 quests, so no more than.
Then the real threat yet
more
awaits
quests,
us.
Once you get to the moon,
Tis Golbez's domain beyond the Void Gate.
or the red
her
moon,
hues
I
are
should say,
flaring.
is when you have the extreme.
Well, I should probably be ready to go in about an hour. Not an hour, a little less than an hour. But
You gotta go back to Crystal.
we gotta go to Crystal?
I mean,
Because
yeah,
Rose wants to go to Crystal.
I don't want to go to Crystal. I was told to go to Crystal.
Nah, you wanted to go to Crystal. No patience.
Well, it'd be a decent amount of time for us to catch up.
12.
I'll be back.
Oh shit. Are these how rocks fuck? I don't think I can show this on Twitch. What is being a gift of ethos? is time. Eat the rock. Back to general taking but I did not have a good delivery. That should have failed. Oh shit, is that zero? I have food for you. Favorite part being a warrior light. Being a door dasher. Right. I forgot that she looked shitty in her new outfit.
What are you doing here?
Visit felt long overdue. Now, for the love of God, tell me this isn't one of those solo duties.
Only
Why
you
would it
could
be a
so
solo duty?
carefree amidst all this. May as well make yourself useful. The gate's sheer size appears to have made it a tempting target.
Okay, there's the boss.
Enuo, a dread void scent risen from the benighted depths of the ocean. They kept to the confines of their domain while Zero.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm quite disappointed by this patch.
And once they had
I thought
discovered a
Beastmaster
path
was
to
in
the
it.
Red Moon, they wasted no time in making the journey.
Leave the void scent nearby to us. You take care of Enuo.
Only really thing to do is fucking farm the new extreme.
Facing this many foes calls for a more familiar approach.
You unlock the childhood.
He's still in the cutscene, I think. I mean, what are your thoughts on the extreme, Eva?
Void scent can change their form at will. Both light and darkness are mine to wield. Besides, what better to purge darkness from the void than darkness itself?
Why did your voice get deeper?
Gotta go deep. Are you inviting Eva?
I fight to end this world without end. All who stand before me shall fall.
On making now. What the fuck is the on making?
You sticking to Paladin, Eva? What you would
Oh, that's right, I forgot. The die thing. The fuck? The Sovereign of Nothing is a wild title. I think
All who dare oppose me shall quake before the silken dark. The Void's power is mine to wield.
still.
Balls. Talk about these balls. Oh shit.
Accept your downfall.
That's a good correction mechanic.
It's only used in like the back end of the fight. It's the last mechanic.
Ah.
Doth the yawning wolf not tempt you? Void consumes. Naught will endure.
That phase.
Neither past nor future.
When would it ever be that? What do you mean?
Ooh, a big phase.
I breathe the darkness. Let the light guide you.
You must break free.
Oh.
No come.
The underlings are no more. Now to deal with NOO.
Life and death rendered meaningless.
Use your dragon.
Light,
Come on.
protect us.
I will not yield my domain. Such is the power of the void.
LB3, what the fuck?
We don't have LV3. Moron. How old are you and you still can't count?
The void shall never cease to be. My power is absolute. The void's power is mine to wield.
still.
I'm getting fucking hit.
Doth the yawning rift not tempt you? Be still.
What? Huh? What do you mean think about? What?
They must be sealed away.
A rock.
I'm glad you came. We would have struggled to face Enowo alone. I presume you journeyed here to prevent more void scent from passing through the gate.
With Enowo defeated, there are none left in this realm who pose a serious threat. I dare say the problem is resolved.
Nothing comes to mind. Why'd you ask? So the breach wasn't limited to the Void Gate. For better or worse, precious little has changed in the 13th since the Romus fell. Have you noticed anything unusual?
I know not the reason events have unfolded this way, but there is, perhaps, an explanation as to why the Void Gate and the fissures opened. Here, in my domain, even the slightest change is keenly felt. When the gate opened, I sensed not the workings of some external force. Rather, it felt as if the barrier between our worlds was weakening naturally, moment by moment, until the two came to meet.
And you think this weakening could be happening elsewhere?
'Tis a possibility,
What of Razatan and Garlemald? Eulus took mercy upon the interloper. Whether Void Sent or Garlean, we all share the same longing for home. Should we meet, I will gladly offer them aid. Please tell Eulus as much. Wait, how exactly did you get here? No mortal could traverse the Void Gate in its current state. And this path of yours is still there. I cannot see it.
Nor does it reveal itself to me. Perhaps the path serves only the key bearer.
Key bearer.
So it is not a means to travel freely back and forth. A pity. I would have liked to see my friends again. Upon activation, these transmitters will shine with light from beyond, sent courtesy of our ever-watchful friends. They will serve as beacons in the dark for those that would seek me out. I am Zero, and this is my domain. 'Tis a safe haven for those who abhor conflict. Among those gathered here, many aspire to restore this world to how it once was.
Such a thing is possible?
Indeed. Though how long the endeavor will take, I cannot say. But for those of us abandoned by death itself, what do we have but time to try, and try again?
Very well. This light is ample proof your comrades spoke true. However long it takes to restore our world, you shall have my aid.
And you shall have mine. Would you deliver a message to Eulus for me? Tell him that we're making progress towards rebuilding our home. And I hope that he is too.
Enuo's Memoria will be safe here. The crystal containing Zeromus has been passed on to our allies in the First. If Enuo's Memoria might serve them in restoring their world, we shall likewise consider its transfer.
How much simpler it would be to aid one another in our respective fights, were it not for these boundaries between us. Safe travels, my friend. We take comfort in the knowledge that you're out there fighting too, wherever you may be.
Finally, get off the goddamn moon.
No luck, I'm afraid. It appears she's not in Mare Lamentorum. Wait. Is that...
God, you had us worried. You suddenly disappeared. We didn't know what to think.
Shortly after you vanished, the Void-sent incursion abruptly ended. We surmised you had a hand in that, but never did it cross our minds that you were fighting alongside Zero and Golbez.
This golden path you said you traversed wasn't visible to us either. Nor did we hear a voice.
You unlocking the raid now?
This be the
Or
key's true
did you want
name?
to do EX?
The EX probably would be more
While
fun.
many mysteries remain, for now, I am glad to learn the state of affairs in the 13th. Golbez's suspicion that the barrier twixt worlds has begun to weaken. 'Twould certainly explain the surge in fissures manifesting in the source.
Yet what could be behind such a phenomenon? And who might you be? Not a void sent, I'd wager.
I don't know who this bitch is. You're pointing a giant gun sword at her? Okay.
Greetings. I am Helmarut of the Asians. We are your sworn foes, I know. But on this occasion, will you not put away your arms?
Oh shit, that's dope. I need that weapon.
I wish only to talk. Thank you for affording me a chance.
Bereft of the Unsundered, we were under the impression you and yours no longer had cause to continue your activities. That you should reveal yourself at this juncture. I assume you are the one who bestowed Calyx with the knowledge of summoning and the reflections.
Yes, that is correct.
Was it necessary to reveal my present form as well?
Calyx. So he succeeded in transferring his memories after all.
Be at ease. Even were I to occupy a combat-oriented vessel, I would not have the ability to defeat you. You destroyed my plan, my life's work. I have naught to replace it, nor will I ever regain what I once had.
If you wish to speak, Helmarut, will you not tell us what it is that you hope to accomplish?
As you know, our star Aetheris was sundered into 4 and 10 shards in the time of the Ancients.
Why 4 and 10? Why can't you say 14?
As the will of the star, Hydaelyn perpetuated this unnatural division for millennia, and in the wake of her passing, nature has begun to reassert itself. As a wound knits itself together, the star seeks to become whole once more. Yes, it seeks to rejoin with all of its shards. Unlike the one we Ascians attempted to orchestrate, however, the star's rejoining will afford mankind no special treatment. All life and matter will be condensed into a single whole, and remade for a new beginning. A complete rebirth. Aetheris will return to the way it once was. Hundreds of millions of years past. To a quiet and peaceful time. Long before the light of mankind was kindled.
That's hilarious.
Supposing for a moment we believe you, how can you possibly know all this?
It is an inevitability that I have foreseen since time immemorial. A future that awaits should creation be freed from the influence of Hydaelyn and Zodiark. The star is kindling to life. It holds no grudges, and neither rages nor weeps for being sundered. Yet by the same token, it is indifferent to life's survival. No amount of devastation and death can compel it to stop the wheels of creation from turning. The earth shakes, and mountains spew fire. Floods wash away the fruits of labor, and icy winds freeze and starve. Countless perish as nature runs its course. So many seeds of life have already been lost, yet in spite of this, people continue to believe that the morrow will come. But it will not. For nothing lies beyond the solstice, when all creation is reunited. When that day comes, every last trace of mankind shall be erased.
You want me to put a PF up yet? Or no?
Despite losing his innocence and being made to live with suffering, he has forged ever onward. Strong, even as he is weak, his is a proud tale in the history of the star.
Almroot's giving us the history of the world, I think. I don't fucking know what she's talking about.
It would be a shame for that tale to end. For all to wither and die, when some might yet survive. Would you
I don't
not
know
agree?
where the fucking Calamity Salvager is. I think the easiest one I know of is Ul'dah. But I could have
If a
been
natural
completely wrong.
rejoining doth lead unto the solstice, then thine intent is to preemptively rejoin the worlds.
Correct. It was for this very purpose that Halmarut recruited suitable collaborators from the Reflections. Individuals like me, who would willingly doom another world in order to fulfill their aspirations. The Winterers, we are called. And if you and yours seek to protect all life, then sooner or later you shall have to contend with us.
Even if everything you claim is true? What you've done, Calyx, it's unforgivable!
I do not ask that you be pragmatic, nor do I seek your approval. Given your familiarity with other reflections, 'tis only natural that you are averse to our methods. But there is one irrefutable fact that you must understand. Should we take no action at all, the solstice will come, and no one will be left alive. No one. Of course, should it serve to satisfy your ambition, you are welcome to deal with the reflections as you deem fit.
No. No.
Like the
No.
pariah and wanderer who satisfied his own,
Yes.
and brought the star to the brink of ruin to face you.
Hurry up and press stream.
Wait!
No, okay. I'm like, hey, no way this is... They're bringing Xenos back as a goddamn winter. Anywho. Okay.
I mean, technically they could. It wouldn't be ours, but another Reflections.
I mean, I said an Endwalker, they're gonna bring him back. Probably gonna wait an expansion or two.
Yep.
Okay. Travel, teleport, Tulio. Now that I'm out of all those cutscenes.
You joining or are you eating? You just want to put it up as a fresh blind party?
Probably
Or...
so.
Well, I'm like, I don't know what you want to know and what you don't.
Probably, I'd say blind would be good. Let me fuck around and find out for a bit before telling me everything.
Yeah.
Yo, shut your ass up. I don't want to talk to you. Just give me the goddamn extreme. Hey. Alright, whenever you're ready, put party finder.
And for the language settings, removing French. Fuck this. I literally said no jalapenos. Fuck you.
Does Rowan Strike sound familiar?
Yeah. Ugh, so gross. Shit's fucking goopy. Disgusting. You see what you did? You fucking scared him off.
Good.
Fucking came in, saw you, and like, oh fuck,
Long it
this
hath been
not him
since
again.
last we gathered here. Though our order's dissolution was indeed in name only, thereafter we did
You eat
largely
food? What are
operate
you fucking
independent
whining
of
about?
one another. All of which is to say, full glad am I to stand in such esteemed company once more.
Apologies for our delay. We're reporting for duty, as bid.
This is everyone that we could round up on short notice. The others are still en route. Estinian alone we weren't able to make contact with. But we're working on it.
No doubt his link pearl is buried at the bottom of his bag. Knowing him, he'll turn up when we least expect it.
Now, as much as I'd like to savour our reunion, Tataru tells us there have been developments. Will you apprise us of the details? The Winterers and the Solstice.
The veracity of Halmarut's claims remains unclear. Yet it cannot be denied that, in his bid to convert the living into endless, Calyx was privy to knowledge of the reflections and more.
And the Winterers are formed of others, like him.
In light of the recent Void Sense incursions, I believe it would be wise to treat the solstice as a genuine threat. The problem is how to deal with it.
Both the source and the reflections are home to irreplaceable life. I would protect them all if I could. But if doing so means ushering in complete annihilation, then what can we possibly do?
It'll be interesting to see how long it takes someone to get the final mount.
I wonder, was Hydaelyn aware of the solstice?
Given that we had no knowledge of it when you journeyed to Elpis, you couldn't have warned Venar. So it is entirely possible she was unaware. But in the course of sustaining the Sundered Star, she may have glimpsed this eventuality. So she believed that we could overcome this trial as well. Or rather, that the choice was ours to make.
Whichever it may be, it is we who must find the answer. We who live in the here and now.
Perhaps we could take a recess? Oh, I dare say everyone could use a rest.
Indeed. We have ample food for thought, and it would be good to catch each other up.
Ere I forget, Heron, I believe you should keep the key, Ethos, in your possession. After all, it seems that is one mystery I am not destined to unravel.
Doesn't look like there's any post about it yet. We have filled.
Yes.
You know, testing dummy Eva.
I'm ready.
Reaper might be AFK anyways. Oh, nope, we good. Where?
You know, who the hell sent me? Why the fuck was my brain? So who the fuck sent me a tell? It's a goddamn Discord.
Who
ping.
sent me a tell in real life? You
God,
son of a.
You son of a bitch! I'll kill you.
How'd you get this fucking number, Thankard? What the fuck?
Stidian, who gave you this number? What the fuck?
Sitting in my DMs. What the hell?
I don't know how I got here. I need an adult. You are an adult, Stidian. I need a better adult.
And I need an adult. You are an adult, Stinian. I need one who knows what the fuck's going on. Well, yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think there is, bud.
Oh god, I love this.
All who dare oppose me shall quake before the silken dark. The void's power is mine to wield.
Okay.
All who dare oppose me shall quake before the silken dark.
Assassinated.
Power is mine to wield.
Oh wait, goodbye. Oh. Okay, now I'm dead.
All who dare oppose me shall quake before the silken dark.
Holy shit, we're alive!
The void's power is mine to wield. Perish. All who dare oppose me shall quake before the silken dark. The void's power is mine to wield.
I'm alive! I don't know, Swift. You got a preview of his balls.
All the bosses and trying to throw their balls at me. What the fuck?
They're not trying to throw their balls at you, they're just showing you their balls.
Yeah, the little one threw his balls at me.
He flung his balls at you. There's a difference.
All who dare oppose me shall quake before the silken dark.
not going to my side.
Be still. All who dare oppose me shall quake before the silken dark. The void's power is mine to wield.
I'm fucking dead. So that you were safe.
Perish.
Yes, sir.
Be still.
I don't have mana. Work.
All who dare oppose me shall quake before the silken dark. The void's power is mine to wield.
shall quake before the silken dark. The void's power is mine to wield.
Oh, fuck me. Huh? Stay away from me. Demons. Oh, wait.
Be still.
Ooh, someone sacked himself for it though. This is gonna be the spooky part. Damn it. Keep moving. Welcome to ad phase.
Naught will endure. Neither past nor future. Only one
Ah, okay. Is this the same arena, but just changed, or is this like a whole different area?
Nope, same arena.
Got it. So I'm going off the assumption here that
Do you want me to just give you the TLDR because it's literally self-explanatory?
The only thing I don't know is what the marker on head take first house. But, do the markers take the towers? Is what I don't know.
No.
It's
It's literally just 4 people get a marker over their head because they're baiting a cone, and 4 people don't. The 4 people that don't, so.
And then after
and
that,
it's literally just
priority. Got it.
Not. I mean, yes, but people are doing range, melee, range, or
purpose, or
melee, range, melee.
It's just ease of. Okay. Oh, what the fuck? Anywho.
Eva, did you save the markers I put down?
All who dare oppose me shall quake before the silken dark. Mine to wield.
I didn't know he'd get launched off. That's great.
Yeah, they're buddy soaks, so you have to soak them with someone.
Yeah, but
otherwise it fucking sends you.
Nobody was anywhere near me, and these things are getting pretty close. So I just had to block it. Okay, so do we... I'm assuming it's just a vague, like... I'm gonna assume me and the main tank... Me and the main tank have just take vague northwest-ish ones?
Nope. Do you want the answer?
I mean, I guess, but, I mean...
So, you know where when he starts doing the orb pattern, like, the cones, not the actual soaks?
Yeah.
The place he overlaps them, so like where it starts and when it ends, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's gonna be the new north, and those are the tank soaks. Looking from there, you just go healer melee range or whatever order the party's doing.
So we just do it by roll?
Pretty much.
Okay.
It's literally just like if it's healer melee range, healers take first yellow orb, and so on. It's pretty easy. So that's the new north.
Ah.
Doth the yawning rift not tempt you?
Ironically, it's like, for a tank, one of the most brain dead things.
overlap makes big orbs that the tanks need to take, because if DPS take it, they'll die, or anyone else.
It just does really high damage. You could survive it on healer just fine. It puts you to
No,
half health.
you won't.
I've done it.
The only times they've survived it is because they took it as a third person with 2 tanks. Me and you were both full HP, and we fucking both died soaking one of them. The people who said, I survived it, yeah, they survived it because 2 tanks were with them when they soaked it.
More people soaking? What? Huh. That's kind of odd.
Me and you both soaked one by ourselves at full HP, a big one, and
No,
then
yeah,
both instantly died.
What do you want to put it as?
I don't know any of the fucking names of the mechanics. I was just focusing on the boss.
It's
Do you want to just go back to other fresh? Or
I mean, I don't feel like we got that. I feel like we got far, but not that far. So I guess we might as well just put it back up as fresh.
Once you do ads, it's literally just a repeat of all the mechanics.
Ah. Okay.
There's one mechanic you're not understanding.
Yeah.
Which is the meteor rain, or whatever it's fucking called.
It's literally, yeah, the one that
Gives
drops
you
the
a
fire
fucking fire
AoE on you.
debuff.
Oh, yeah, okay. Because I was like, I thought meteoring was the goddamn AoE.
It's the AoE. The one
It is
where
the
it
AoE.
gives you a fire.
Meltdown. Okay.
Yeah, meltdown.
It gives you a debuff, which is pyretic. Wait for it to go off, then you bait an AoE drop. Everyone does.
No, I just can't figure out
And
how
then
to
you
tell if it's in or out.
For what?
Where I'm supposed to drop the bait.
Supposed to drop the bait? What are you talking about? In or out?
Huh?
Does he also do a...
No.
No.
Why am I dying to it?
Because you're moving during pyretic.
Because you're moving during the pyretic, taking pyretic damage.
And you
then
baited
you're
an
probably
AoE.
also getting hit by the baited one.
Okay.
So during meltdown, once the cast is done with meltdown, it snaps in everyone's location to drop an AoE. And then after meltdown literally casts, after that you get like a 2-second, it's more like 3-second fucking, I mean it's pretty fast. Pyretic, where you could cast but you can't move. If you do move, you'll take a lot of damage, because it's pyretic.
Yeah.
So what the strat is everyone goes middle for meltdown. They bait everything middle, and then wait for pyretic to fucking leave, and then just go to your clock spot.
Okay.
Because then it's spread it's spread after that, because then we also get spread AoEs. And if we overlap those, then we're dead. Or if you drop the fucking puddle during meltdown in the location, then that also is going to be an AoE. All it is bait a fucking AoE and then spread for another AoE.
Okay.
Yep.
And then as for the in and out, I mean, they already discussed it. It doesn't matter if it's healer has 1 orb or both healer has 2 orbs. That just means light parties or
Yeah, I figured that
whole
already.
party.
Yeah. And then
You gotta
I
look
can
at his
see
hand.
that, yeah, his hand has the thing.
That's either in or out. Portal he's showing.
Yeah.
Point blank is out. Donut is in towards the portal.
No, it's just because I was under the assumption, because and I don't know if it's just when I'm paying attention when I'm seeing it, but like someone was calling out like in and out around then, and then I'm like, in and out of what? What the fuck? What the hell am I looking at for the in and out?
You're probably thinking about the person calling out where to take the stacks.
Yeah, because the stacks is fucking the tanks. It's a wild charge. The tanks need to be in front of
Yeah.
the black orb that's attached to the healers,
Okay.
so they won't
Yeah, I
be
was trying to figure out
outside.
why the goddamn Dark Knight kept dying.
Well, he was emitting,
Yeah.
so
Well, that's why I
Wasn't
was.
mitting, plus people weren't standing in it. So
Okay.
that's a wild charge that's doing even more damage than it should be doing.
Yeah. Okay. No, that's what I thought. I was like, is this the wild charge? That's why I was like, he might just not be mitting.
I mean, usually party inside the hitbox, tanks on the outside. And of course, if it's light parties, just go to your light party, or that's going to be like a 3-person stack or whatever. Then if it's one line, that's the whole party stack with both tanks in the back. And it does a lot of damage if 1 or 2 people are missing. I mean, it does a lot of damage anyways, but
Like, the only thing that you're still not getting, because I know you're not paying attention to it, because you don't really think about it. He does either airy emptiness or dense emptiness. Dense is healer stacks. Airy is buddy stacks. It's when he does the fucking cones from him. Like those blue fucking cones.
it's literally after meltdown.
Yeah.
And then whatever he does first, he'll do opposite after we get through orbs, but we haven't got through. Well, we did get through orbs, I guess technically. We got the ads, but
Yeah, we did a scuffed orbs because some people sacked themselves, so it worked out.
it's just like any other extreme. It's the opposite of what it was in the beginning. If it was a line, if it's a whole party stack and it was out, the next one's gonna be light party and then in. At least that's what it seems like it's doing. And then the airy and the fucking dense, they're always opposite. Like that I'm 100% sure on. If it was airy first, which is partners, then it would always be dense second. If it was dense first, then it would be partners second or airy second. Then as for the orbs, where they're overlapping, those create 2 giant orbs that need to be soaked by tanks. And then from there, I mean, as I told you, we just do, that's New North, and we just do HMR from there, clockwise, HMR. So yeah, wherever the orbs overlapping becomes New North. So you could like pretty much position yourself faster or quicker than trying to figure out where the big orbs are and be like, okay, that's New North, and I need to go over here. And then from there, I mean, the orbs, the yellow ones go fast, the dark ones always go slow. You want to pop the yellow ones with your
Yellow, then
buddies.
blue.
If you pop a yellow by yourself, no matter if it's big or small, you will get punted off the arena.
Same
If
goes
it's not
for blue.
if it's not soaked by 2 people. So you want to pop the yellow ones first because they're going into the boss really fast, and then there's like a 3-second magic invuln, and then you wait, and then you pop your dark one with your buddy again, so the magic invuln drops off. If you're close to the tanks, which you probably will be, you gotta be, you know, you gotta keep your eyes open because their orbit does a big AOE because it's a big fucking orb. So you just gotta be cognizant of not popping too late.
Yeah.
Or whatnot, because then you guys' orbs will be like right next to each other, and you guys their AOE will overlap with yours.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's literally diamond weapon, fucking, or not diamond weapon, emerald weapon.
Yep.
Okay.
The guy literally fucking
Bloody
nailed it on
orb.
the head immediately when he was like, "Is that just emerald weapon?" It's like, "Yep."
Yeah, it's literally what it is.
Alright, give me a quick second. I'll be right back.
You go watch the Hector video as well.
That motherfucker already has a video.
I don't know. I'm just playing. I've been asleep all day.
Let's say, that's already has a video.
It's not a hard fight. I think it's harder than the rest of the fucking extremes.
I mean, yeah.
I
I
only
mean, it
say that
seems. I mean, I say
because
that. Yeah, I feel it's. I feel mechanically it's harder than train, but like that's also because I'm like still in the process of learning it. You know.
well, I say it's harder because I cleared Necron in train in a lockout, and I have yet to clear this in a lockout. So that's what I'm basing it off of.
That's fair. Right, I'll be right back. Okay, guys. I think I'm gonna call the stream here. I'll be back tomorrow night with. I'll be back tomorrow night to finish up the story. I will be back with some extremes and the Alliance raid. But right now we're gonna go raid 0.
What were you saying?
But y'all stay safe, stay hydrated, have a good one.